Any characteristic of an individual that allows it to survive, to produce more offspring, will eventually appear in every individual of the species, simply because those members will have more offspring. Charles Darwin, natural selection was the theory he proposed to explain evolution. He attempted to provide his reasons for the biological diversity on Earth. He developed his theory from personal observations and research of other scientists. Hello, I will be briefly discussing the four components of natural selection, which are variation, inheritance, population growth, and survival and reproduction. Understanding how individuals of the same species vary was key to Darwin developing his theory. Because of the environment changes, the more variation within a species, the more likely it will survive. Each individual has a unique combination of inherited traits. Variation is essential for natural selection because natural selection can only increase or decrease frequency of allies that already exist in the population. Individuals within a population have different characteristics and/or traits. Here are Darwin's finches, which each finch was found on the Galapagos Island, and it shows how, if you see closely how the bird's beak is shaped differently. The finches adapted to eat the type of food that was available to them. The type of food that was available to them was leaves, buds or fruit, grub, and insects. Offspring inherit traits from their parents. An offspring does not receive the same spectra of traits as either parent, but rather a mixture of both parents' traits. Another example would be giraffes. Giraffes that have long necks are better able to survive and reproduce and pass on that trait to their offspring. Short-necked giraffes do not survive and die out, as they are not able to reach the leaves and feed. Darwin realized that for all animals, the population growth would lead to a situation where individuals have to compete with each other for limited supply of food, and under these circumstances, favorable variations tend to favor the strong one, and unfavorable, the weak one. Only the survivors of the competition for resources will reproduce. The process in nature by which organisms better adapt to their environment tend to survive and reproduce more than those less adapted on their environment. For example, tree frogs are sometimes eaten by snakes or birds.